Hey everybody, it's Chris from Marketing During Tough Times. Thanks for stopping by. It's Wednesday, and Wednesday is Startup Day, and we've been going through my new course, the Startup Formula. This is the preview edition. The full course will be available on Tony Robbins' website, mastermind.com, in the coming weeks. Quick review. Step one of the Startup Formula is your idea for a product or a service. You have this business idea. Step two was the value proposition. Like, why would someone buy your product versus someone else's? Step three, the step we're on today, is who's this product for? And you want to define your market as small, as narrow as possible. And I'll give you an example. I own a performing arts school, and one of my departments is a dance department. And my dance department caters to children. So you might say, well, your target market is parents everywhere. But that's just not really practical. So I narrowed my market down to not parents, but just moms. So that becomes my target market within a 3-mile radius, ages 2 to 6, girls, because there just aren't a lot of boys in my dance department who believe that arts education is important. That's a key fact we'll talk about in a minute. So that goes from a huge market to about 10,000 people in my 3-mile radius, maybe even probably less than that, maybe closer to 8,000. The reason I do that, I'm not a millionaire marketer. I can't spend millions of dollars on marketing, and I don't have a message that appeals to everybody. So I know that in my business, the mom makes the decision more often than the dad. Not that the dads don't make decisions. That dance appeals a lot more to females than males. I don't know that there are any boys enrolled in any of my dance classes right now. I know the age when moms are starting to enroll their kids in these programs are between ages of 2 and 6. By the time they're into grammar school, 8, 9, 10 years old, the kids are making decisions as far as where they want to do activities because they want to go where their friends go, or they already have an established provider. We still do take students in that age bracket, but that's not where we're really concentrating our marketing on that. So very narrow market. So when I think of my perfect client, we talked about it wasn't just parents, it was moms. It wasn't all children, it was younger children. It wasn't boys and girls, it was just girls. And those are the demographics, right? A demographics could be stuff like, do you own a house, or how much money do you make? Those type of things. And those characteristics are very important. But I also included a psychographic, a why people buy. And you'll notice in my description I said parents or moms who think arts education is important. Right? So maybe there's moms who don't think arts education is important. That's okay, but they're not my target market. Maybe they're into sports. Maybe they're putting their daughters in soccer or softball or something like that, and that's fine. But marketing to those parents is a little more difficult, because if I tell them my message of all the great things about dance, they might be like, like who cares? Right? And so I can't really necessarily afford to market to everybody. I have to market to this very narrow niche of people, and I have enough funds to market to these people over and over and over again. If the sports moms are looking for dance, they can find me, and if they want to come try my classes, anybody's welcome at my school. But as far as where I spend my marketing, I really look to parents who my message that arts education is important, that message has to resonate with them. So when you think of your dream client for this product that has this value proposition, think about, like, what's my value proposition? Is this important to this person? Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. You don't really know until you start marketing to them. As you start to understand and hone in on who your target market is, you might have to refine your message. You might find, well, certain things appeal to them, certain things aren't important, and maybe you should narrow your unique selling proposition, your value proposition even more. So this week, your job is to discover your audience. Really think about who specifically this person is. So not just parents, but moms. Not just moms, but moms with kids 2 to 6. Not just kids, all kids 2 to 6, but just girls age 2 to 6. Not everywhere in a 3-mile radius. So take your target market and just keep cutting it down, cutting it down, cutting it down until you have a really fine point of exactly who you believe wants your product. The next step, this is a little preview to next week, is do they want to buy it? And so we're going to further refine this target market and everything we've done up to this point. All right, I hope you find that helpful, and I will see you next time. Thanks. Bye.